So, welcome back to the Blessed Tribe. If this is your first time visiting, I just want to jump right in it and say hello. And make sure you subscribe before you leave. I'm going to be right back up here every day sharing little tips and motivational things to keep you invested and active in the kingdom, not just, saying what you could, should, or would do, but actually being an active participant in the kingdom. Yesterday I talked about the weaknesses and strengths, knowing your weaknesses and strengths. So today I was just actually thinking about while I'm still doing some decluttering, spring cleaning, getting rid of the old so I can accept the new into my life. And I was thinking about those strengths and weaknesses and who helped me gain some of my strengths or learn some of my strengths because okay, weaknesses are very important to be aware of it so you'll know what value you bring to the team, but also knowing your strength is also valuable because you need to know how you can actually go out in the world and dominate by using your strengths. Stuff that you're not good at, you're not going to be able to thrive as good as you are in the things that you are good at, the things that you're not so good at. So focus on some of the things you're good at, like, being able to speak to people, being able to speak to strangers, being able to be an awesome cleaner, being able to, talk people out of negative situations, being able to decorate, being able to build things, being an artist, selling things, making things, doing hair, doing nails, getting your esthetician certification, welding certification, nail tech certification, becoming a therapist, or whatever it is that you are really good at and it really brings you joy, fulfillment to your life. I wanted to focus on those things today because I didn't arrive at that place and know those things about myself until I went to college. I got experiences there. Throughout high school, I got experiences before merging into adulthood. I participated in extracurricular activities. I was involved in different clubs and played sports. So I learned at an early age how to work well with others. What were my strengths I brought to the team to help us be able to win games and things like that, how to gain self-control, to not go off on an umpire when somebody hit me with a ball during softball or doing volleyball, getting smacked in the face, or in softball, moving the glove and the sun hitting me right and the ball hitting me right in the face. Like those things taught me things at an early age as well. Merging on into adulthood, becoming a residential assistant on campus, things like that. It taught me how to build relationships, how to be a mentor early. And I want you to apply these things to your life. What are some of those experiences that you had when you were younger that helped you learn some of your strengths? So maybe you can go back there, revisit that in your mind. Think about experiences that you really enjoyed, things that you really felt like you accomplished in that era of your life, and start jotting down some things that were, brought you joy, things that help you learn to be the person who you were designed to be. Think about some of those activities or some of those family members who were positive influences in your life. And that's what I was thinking about today. I was just thinking about all the people in my family who have just sown into me, people who have led me down positive paths of just, learning how to obtain an education, learning how not to give up, seeing people graduate in my family before me. It helped me learn like, oh, those things are possible for those people. God said he loves us all the same. So I always knew good things were possible for me also. And I wanted to encourage you on today, if you think that good things are not coming your way, if you don't think that you have any strengths that you can use to go out and be prosperous in the world, help another person, you too add value to this world. I wanted to encourage you on today, start thinking about those experiences or think about people who have told you, you know what, you are really beautiful. You are really talented in this area. You really, we appreciate this value that you brought to our team or to help us accomplish this goal. Think about things that you have done to help people reach their goals, and it'll help you remember, man, I was a really good hostess in that wedding. Oh, maybe I should think about, starting to do gigs for wedding parties and baby showers. And, people are paying people good money these days to be a coordinator for different events and help them decorate, find venues and things like that. One idea can just spark something and make you remember a talent that God had laid inside of you that you don't even remember. So I wanted to get on quickly today to inspire you. Think about those people in your life, the positive people, because there's so many negative people out here. Think about the positive things somebody told you in your childhood that they really appreciated about you, that they really valued about you, that thing that makes you stand out amongst everybody else, that thing that people bullied you about, and you were like, I'm not going to tap into that anymore because people don't like it. People have picked on me my whole life about it. I talk about it all the time. I have a very unique voice, especially when I get excited. And people always have picked on me or just made me notice, like, you have a very unique voice. And I never paid attention to it. I see somebody walking outside. So I'm like, caught my attention. Distraction. But like, pay they always brought it to my attention. And most of the time when people do it at a young age, other people laugh, and it really makes you kind of like go into a shell, like, well, maybe that thing, I don't really like it, or maybe that thing is not unique, or maybe it is a negative attribute about myself. But absolutely not. It's the complete opposite. As you get older, as you get active in the kingdom, as you start having that confidence and that assurance in yourself, you start thinking, oh, I can use that to my advantage, because my voice will capture other people who may not necessarily have listened otherwise. I've gotten so much feedback on my videos about how people just have gravitated towards me because of my being authentic, being myself, because of my voice, because I be real about things that have bothered me in the past that I now use to prosper in the kingdom. So I just wanted to encourage you on today. If you have that thing, whether it be your skin, whether it be your voice, whether it be your hands, your height, whether it be some talent that you have, the ability to sing, to be able to draw people in, the ability to do websites behind the scenes, the ability to promote, decorate, be an awesome organizer, somebody to, so many values people can bring to a team. I want you to take special care on today to find out what value you bring to team self. What value do you have to add to the world that has worked on you, or have worked on family members, have worked on friends, co-workers, people that you meet in the grocery store, strangers? What is something that people say, you know what? That's your thing. You're really good at that. And it may get on your nerves. It may frustrate you. You may say, nobody's going to pay me to ever do that. Nobody's interested in it. People bullied me about it. That's the thing that God wants you to tap into. That's the thing that makes you stand out from 7.8 billion people in the world. So as I was just reflecting on all of my strengths and weaknesses, it's easier to focus on the strengths. So that's why I just said, well, let's just focus on the strengths today. But keep in the back of your mind your weaknesses, so you won't let your weaknesses over perceive, your strengths. Because sometimes some of the things that you don't acknowledge as weaknesses, sometimes they will overlap your strengths. So think about your strengths. Think about how you can fine tune those strengths. One of the quotes that I remember having read when I was doing my master's study is, a generalist is basically somebody who have like a general idea of stuff, but it's what separates a person from being a generalist and a specialist is that the specialists take the extra mile to dive deeper, to do the research, to learn more experiences, to learn the statistics behind knowing that thing. So don't just become a generalist in your gift or what you're supposed to be doing in the kingdom. Be a specialist in it. Make sure that if you need to go get more education, go get that. If you need a certification, go and take the next step to do that. If you need to take some courses to get more confidence in using your voice, using your talent. Like I said, people don't like being on camera. I'm still getting familiar with being on camera, but don't let that stop me. I press play every single day. I get up here and smile no matter what's going on in my life. And usually when people are smiling a lot, they're going through a lot of hell. Let me just say that. So don't get it twisted when you click on here and think everything's perfect with Jess. Coach Jess goes through things just like the next individual. But what the difference between me and the next individual, who is probably a general person, is that they let, everyday challenges, barriers, and things that other people do to them dictate what they do next. So, stop letting other people and what they say deter you from doing what you're supposed to be doing out here. Make sure that you become a specialist in your area. Make sure that you get plenty of practice, press play. If you do nails, and I love nails, make sure that you don't even let that you not want to be on camera stop you. Put the camera down on your nails and focus on your art versus making your face the business. Make your talent the business. My fiance, he loves to weld. I'm also encouraging him, record yourself welding. Teach people, what is a day in a life like for a welder. You have so many talents that you can just press play and start recording yourself doing those things, and designing cups, anything. People, you will be surprised. It's 7.8 billion people out here. Somebody's gonna tap into your videos. Somebody's looking for the wealth of knowledge that you bring for free. And eventually, if you get enough followers, you get enough people interested, you show enough content of what you are able to do, people will begin to follow you. They'll know that you are the best coach in the world for our mental health and wellness. You're going to bring it every single day, teaching people the benefits of decluttering, the benefits of setting boundaries, the benefits of getting negativity out of your life, the benefits of not letting nobody talk to you crazy, period. When you start press and play in your area, you gonna dominate it. That's why God gave you that gift. He gave you that gift so that you can use it, so that you can stand out, so that you can rise to the top, because he's going to be a work in you. He's using you. You are just a vehicle. God can't do anything on this earth realm except through you. So you have to press play. My sister's seeking a higher education now. I'm telling her, don't quit. Do not quit. Shalisa, do not quit. Only because God can only do the work through you. So as long as you press and play, I don't care if it take you 12 years to finish. Don't quit, because he's going to make his name great through you. So I'm not going to get on here and preach, because like I said, I'm no preacher. But if you're looking for a coach, I'm that girl. Hit me up. I do got a website for you guys to book on. I did that for the convenience of my subscribers, for my family. Come back right here back tomorrow. I'm going to be here still giving content. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it off now. And I'll see you guys right here tomorrow. God bless.